this is Valden. I've decided to start off with Grand Theft Auto 3, which is a really great PS2 game, and it's also one that I think if we wouldn't have had this game, we wouldn't have a game like GTA 5 like we do now at the present moment. I think this game also led up to some other things that Rockstar has done, like Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2, which is coming out in a couple months.
Liberty City is in shock today.
So I've decided to play this. I'm not going to be too serious with it. I already did a 100% and Platinum Trophy run on it on the PS4. So it's just going to kind of be for fun. But opening cutscenes going on right now. So I'll just let you guys kind of hear what's going on.
Few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule,
so what happens at the beginning of the game here, because I was kind of talking at the beginning, they rob a bank, and Claude or Fido, whatever you want to call him, the main character, is betrayed by his sort of partner, Catalina, and is arrested. And now this is kind of where they're getting free in the beginning from the police, and because they were being transported as prisoners. My goal here is going to be to play through the entire game, full series, here on my channel. And hopefully it doesn't get cut short like some of the other series I've done. But it's kind of been on and off over the years, whether I have time to do it. And I just haven't. I've had it, and then I haven't had it, and then I have. And it's a big mess. But anyway, we start off here by driving off.
This is hit radio Love Media Station, just one of 9.
And I'm going to turn off the radio. But, and trust me, I'm not a big fan of doing it, but because I think this is probably one of the neatest radios, apart from GTA 4 maybe, because they got a lot of stuff that's like private artists, not private, private's not the word I want to use, more like indie artists on the radio. They've also used some songs. I know one station is like the soundtrack from Scarface, which is kind of neat. But yeah, I'm just gonna run with the radio off.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
And this one, you can see a lot of the differences between this and some of the newer games. Like, I barely hit this car on anything, and it's already close to blowing up. Cars didn't have a lot of durability in this game. In some of the older games. Plus, I mean, you can tell it's PS2 era. It's nothing fancy. But, I mean, it's still an enjoyable game. I know one thing that's super frustrating about this game is at one point there's a lot of gangs that hate you. And so if you're trying to do like 100% playthrough like I just did recently, you got to do things in a certain order.
While I go in and talk to Luigi.
Otherwise, it's just too hard because there's gangs shooting you. This is this way, that's that way.
ball, ladies.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor.
Business with the
Needs a ride,
girls.
so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Is that just not like the thickest New York accent? Oh, yeah. No, nobody messes with my girls. Alright, so we gotta go pick up Misty. Which, from what I remember, is one of Luigi's hookers.
Hi, I'm Misty.
I remember she had a really, like, screechy voice. I never liked any missions with Misty because it was always like, "Hi, I'm Misty. I sound like an old granny." Remember too, in this game, the missions start off extremely easy, and then they get ridiculously hard. Remember when I first played this? It's funny because I was maybe like 13. And this is definitely not a game that 13-year-olds would... I mean, this one, yeah, I don't see much of a problem, even though it is a little gory. But like some of the newer GTAs, you wouldn't want a 13-year-old playing that.
Luigi said to do this, so
I remember this mission coming up and being like, "Oh my god, the word bitch is in the mission." And now that's not even a big deal. I remember the first time they dropped the F-bomb in Vice City, and you could barely hear it. It's kind of like Rockstar's just pushed the limits as they've gone. What can we get away with? And then if they get away with it, they do more.
Thank you, girlfriend.
So I assume we want this bat. Beat some boys up. I think, if I remember, we gotta go to the harbor. Probably gonna know most of what to do because, like I said, I just did a full platinum trophy run of this not long ago. Alright, so he's over here and he's with Luigi's girls. Time to teach him a lesson. Alright, I think he's dead. Alright, and then we gotta do something with his car. So we gotta get resprayed. Yeah, man. You hear that, reggae. I really like all the radio stations on here. I'm not a huge fan of reggae, but it's kind of neat to just play that for a little while. Ooh. I don't want to bang it up too much, or I think you gotta respray it again. They're probably gonna make me pay for it too now, because they usually give you the first one free. Alright, so here's Luigi's lockup. I won't like I delivered a smashed up car, but... Alright, anyway, that's the start of GTA 3. I think I'm going to end this video here, and we'll pick up in the next video. Valden is out.